Hello everybody, this is me. Check it out. Going on my journey. Hey, I might be going to one of those. I don't know which one, but life is too short to not experience it, so go ahead for it. Also, go check out my channels. I have 3 channels. That's one channel. Y'all want to see the second channel? That's 2 channels. Y'all want to see my 3rd channel? This is the 4th channel. So go on over there and see it. Okay. Also, I got my elephants on my hat. See the change? And hey, like, subscribe. Put your mind to it, the channel name. And also, I love you. And let's go to the video. Bye. Hello everybody, this is me. Don't forget, I have 3 channels. And don't forget, I can, I will, I must. And my grandson that came out here with me for a second or 2. What did you say? No, it looked like they just did something to it, but I don't think they cut it. What they did is just moved it out the way, dude. They just moved some out the way. Every time I come out here, it looks like wind is blowing. Let me see, can I get over here? I'm gonna go in between the corn, y'all. And if anything up under this grass, may just be a simple snake. I'm not really scared of stuff like that. Look at all these weeds. If a snake come out, it just comes out. It is what it is. Because I wanted to speak to you all about something. I'm more scared of the ants than I am the snakes. Is that crazy or what? It's the ants that I just don't like on me. But anyway, I wanted to bring this to you all. I can, I will, I must. I don't want no negativity. I want positivity. And walk away. Okay? I don't know if you guys been to my other video, but this is something I wanted to discuss with you all. Just a little short segment, not nothing very long, not nothing very consuming your brain, not at all, okay? So I'm telling you about this in the cornfield. Check it out. Depression. I suffer from it. Yeah. I think I started suffering depression when I was 13. Because when I came home from school, I found out my best friend was dead. And that was my mother, who dies and leaves her children behind. I couldn't believe that. She left 4 children behind. 4. We're originally from Seattle, Washington, and we was moved with our family in the South, where we knew none of them. And when I say suffer from depression, I didn't know nothing. At the age of 13, all I knew to do was survive. Survive. Hey, you and your sisters and brothers gotta move. We gotta move. We just suddenly found out our mother was dead and gone. What about us with our snotty nose and we run in the house and she got a piece of tissue to clean our nose? What about when we cry, she's right there to wipe the tears? What about when I'm sick at night and my stomach hurt? Who gonna help me? What about that dental appointment I need and she usually takes me? What about? What do I do now? Well, you all, I went through depression with it, and I hadn't healed. And the reason I'm in this apartment building now, I've been on my own for 4 years. I've been making mistakes all of my life because of my mother's passing. Well, no guidance. I had no guidance. And one day I just had to walk out there on faith. I had to leave. I had to go. And I ended up here. And that's why it's so hard for me to let go. Because the only thing I'm familiar with, let me move because I'm trying to make it where you guys won't have to listen to all that wind. The only thing that I'm familiar with is these apartments. And that's why I say I'm scared, because it seems like I have to go a different direction now. And right here is like, hey, I got it going on. I don't have to take care of anybody. I don't have to do anything. My grandkids can come to me. My family can come to me. I'm here. I'm right here. But when I don't want to be bothered, I don't want to be bothered. I don't. And you all, when was it? About 4 years ago. Yeah, I was in a mental institution 4 years ago. That's how come I tell people, I don't know what other people went through, but mine had a lot to do with my childhood, because I never did heal. I never did. All I knew to do was survive. And one of my friends, Mary, asked me a question. She said, Phyllis, did you ever have dreams and goals on what were you going to do when you escape and go to a different direction? Did you have that? Nope. Nope. Didn't have none of that. Didn't have no dreams. Didn't have no goals. Didn't have nothing. All I needed to do was survive and help my brothers and sisters to survive and make sure they got fed and they ate. Boy, that was a hard task. And that's why I tell people over and over again, if you don't want a child and they come with finance and you don't want them, let the child go to somebody who want them. Let them go, because I know how it felt to suffer like that. From home to home to home to home. Don't. So, in other words, trying to go back to the story. After she passed away, at 14, it was a survival. Don't know nothing about nothing else. What do I know? I don't know nothing. All I know is to do that. 15. What about 15? I can't even remember being 15. I can't remember my birthday. I can't remember a Christmas present. After my mother died, what was birthday? What was Christmas? You didn't look forward for anything. All you looked forward for was hopefully that you get something to eat. So night after night, I would pray, God, why did you take my mother? Why did you leave us behind? And I've seen some stuff done to my brothers and sisters that I would have never dared thought I would have saw. I thought I never dare I would have saw. And it's up in my head, but I got to keep praying. Because when my mother died, she thought we was in good care, but we really wasn't. I'm not holding that against anybody. I'm not holding it against. But if you don't want somebody's child, don't take them for the money, for the finance. Don't do it, because that's the worst thing you can do. That child's gonna grow up. And you just might need that child. Y'all, here come my truck. So you just might have to have that child. Okay, 16. Y'all, I'm finna tell y'all something. Y'all may not believe this. But at the age of 16, I got married. How I got married, let me tell you how I got married. Mind you, I'm a homeless and a lonely child whose mother left me at the age of 13. And I don't know if I said this on one of my other stories. You guys can go back there to story time and it'll tell you my whole story. This young man came by on his bike. Well, it seems like he liked it me. And did I like him? Did he like me? Well, around the third time I saw him, I had to ask the question, will you marry me? At the age of 16. And he's young, I'm young. He's like 17, I'm 16. He's going on 18. And he said, I gotta ask my mama. I say, well, could you ask your mama, can you marry me? So then I have a place to go. Mind you, still had that 13-year-old mind. Still had it. So one day, he was driving around in the car with his brother. And I said, what did your mama say? My mama said, yeah, I can go ahead and marry you, but the only way I can marry, the only reason I'm marrying you so you won't have to go to home. You could have a home to stop at. Now, his mother thought enough of me to take me in. Yeah. Amazing, ain't it? She said, that child is going from home to home. You go help her. Go ahead and marry her. That's how I got married. That's my married life. And I have more stories to tell as I go. But the whole thing about the whole deal was, yeah, I still wasn't healed. My mama died. My mama dead. Day after day, I would lay there and say, God, why didn't you take me on? God, why didn't you do this? Why couldn't you do this? Why couldn't you do that? I kept asking God, why? Who takes a 13-year-old child's mother? So about 18, 16, no go. 17, no go. 18, no go. 19, 20, 21, 22. We had a way. God was hearing my prayers. A way was made for me to get a home. You guys, please excuse me with this moving, and I'm trying to go where the wind is not blowing. So we end up with a house. Oh yeah, I ended up with a baby, thinking that the baby was gonna fix the issue with me mentally. Only thing I know how to do was look out the window and give what I could be given. And I remember just slightly looking back and not taking y'all too far back. I remember after my mother died and I got my first Snicker, my Snicker candy bar. Well, they had finance to buy us things, but I remember the first Snicker. I remember the first $5 bill. And it was years after my mom died before I got my first. I think my first $5 bill came a little bit before I got married. Yeah, I think that's when the $5 bill came. So then, you know, at that time, I didn't even know what was really going on. I just did what I was told to do. I just did it. 4 kids that had no home. Please, y'all, please. I am so glad that I can. I've been over this story so many times and I didn't hurt. I can't cry. I can, but I'm not. But I'm asking y'all, please. Anybody out there listening to this, don't take people's children for a check. If you don't want them, don't take them. It's sweating in my eyes, got salt in it. Don't take them. If you don't want them, don't take them. That's all I can say. Because I tried to make sense out of it. After I got married, I moved in my house. I had another child. I have 2 children, a girl and a boy. Well, I knew I had to make things work. I knew I didn't have money to throw away. If I got a $20 bill at that time, man, I was rich. But I made it work. Yeah, I had a house and I had some more things, yeah. I still had no closure. So after that, certain things happened in my marriage and it split it up. But it split it up for a good reason. Y'all, it split it up for a really good reason. Plus, I didn't know what marriage was. I didn't know. I thought I was just supposed to do what I was told to do. Nobody was right or wrong in that relationship. It just was. So the marriage spread it up. So I decided to go a different direction into another relationship. Still hadn't healed. That relationship split it up. And after that, I'm just skipping big long gaps. My story time will tell you, you go back to the story, it'll tell you a whole lot. But I just had to get this off my chest about depression. So I decided, hey, why not see what you can do for yourself, Phyllis? I got all by myself, and I tried it. I moved back in with my husband. After years, I moved back in. But yet and still, that ain't what I wanted. So I sat there and I thought, and I thought, and I thought, why be here? Why do you need to be here? Just go ahead and, just go. But I didn't know how. So, at that time, I was thinking about my grandkids and my children. So I went and signed myself into, it was a regular hospital, and they called the ambulance to take me to my next destination. So I stayed there for some weeks. They tried to regulate my medication. That is the hardest thing to deal with. When you are in a depression, the worst thing to deal with is your medication, y'all. Woo, Lord. Them people were, woo, Jesus, trying to find out what medication you need to be on for your depression. So you had your up mood and your down mood. Then some of that depression medicine makes you more weaker. I'm not gonna really say anything. I'm trying to put it on there so it won't sound so bad out there. But sometimes that medicine they put you on makes the situation worse. Well, come to find out, I had a psychiatrist that was always there on hand. There was a psychiatrist there every day, all through the day, and that really helped me a lot. Y'all see that? I keep hearing that corn missile and keep moving. But that helped me a lot. I had someone to talk to. And I've learned how to, they put there, and they didn't put a TV in a mental hospital. They don't give you a TV. They make you have to think for real think. And then I had other people that was in there in the same situation as me. And you hear other people's situation and you like, man, you never know what people go through. You don't know what happened to put them there. You never know. And something my son said one time, he said, you tried to out yourself. But he's a father now. He's a husband now. But he has a mother that can take on his children and not doing his children wrong. I'm not going to do nobody's kids wrong. If I'm not going to keep them, I'm not going to take them. That's just the way I feel about it. So they finally sort of got me on the right medication. Because my brain wasn't functioning. It was trying to figure out everything all at one time. My brain was functioning. It wouldn't stop moving at night. Anybody out there with depression, they would know how it is when you can't sleep at night. You can't sleep. You cannot sleep. And when you don't get your sleep, it's like you don't even know who you are. So they put me on my regular medication and finally kind of got me balanced. So I moved here. My friend just jumped up and asked me a question. You know what? I need a babysitter. I'm like, babysitter in Alabama? She said, yeah, I need a babysitter. And I want to know, can you watch my child for me while I go to work at night? This me saying, Lord, what are you doing now? And here go another journey that you're taking me on, Lord. Here goes something else that you're doing to me. So I took that chance and I moved on to Alabama. Still, my medicine still wasn't right. So I lived with my friend for a while. And my medication wasn't right. I dealt with it. And I went back and forth to the doctor. Well, guess what? I found a magic doctor. She was so magic. Oh my gosh, she was magic. That was a magic doctor, I ain't gonna lie. She started finding really my mood swings, my mood ways, and she was very patient with me here in Alabama. And that's another reason I want to move, because I don't think I can find, look, I ain't got time for nobody to be just experimenting with my medicine now. Look, the medicine is right. And then I go to another state, which I am going, and then what they're going to say, well, we're going to try this. No, we don't need to try that. We already know what I need. Now, I'm not in here on account of that other stuff. It ain't even got that stuff in it, so I ain't even putting that out there on the kind of stuff I got. Don't nobody want to steal. Put it that way. Y'all know what I'm talking about, right? So, don't nobody want to steal the kind of stuff I got. So I'm good. I can leave that out anytime I want to. So that's why I say don't mess with it. I say now, if something should happen, it's on record, and I can easily go get it, and I don't have to show ID. Okay? I don't have to show ID. It helps me a whole lot. So now here I am. The 4 years have passed. Now I'm saying, Phyllis, it's time to move. Move? Wait a minute. Am I ready yet? God, Lord, am I ready? God, Lord, I'm moving back near my ex-husband and my children. Lord, can I handle it? Let me know. Can I handle it? Can I handle it, Lord? This is what I'm saying to myself. Yeah, oh my God, I don't know if I can handle it. Well, okay, your medicine is regulated. And y'all, I'm so, but look, let me tell you something. Oh my God, y'all, I'm sweating up a stone. Let me tell you something. And don't be so ashamed that you have this problem. It is what it is. So I really don't care about people knowing. And by them knowing so, and what? And what? Okay, so I decided it's two things that I got to make sure I take. Okay? Phyllis, make sure your medicine is packed real good. You need to go put that medicine out there 2 weeks ahead in your car before you even leave. Don't forget your camera. Don't forget your laptop. Okay, I don't care about no soap towels and detergent and all that other stuff. And money, I can even leave money behind. I ain't gonna lie. But if I leave my medicine behind, my meds, y'all, let me tell you, I'm not an evil person. What it is I'm a confused and sorry, very sorry, cry, lonely, and hurt person without my medicine. I can't gain the strength to walk. I don't have any gumption of life. So I have to have that. Yeah, I wish I didn't. But since I've been here and I've been on my meds the right way, I can deal and I can cope with problems a whole lot better. Because I would have never thought, hey, who's going to put me on some meds with ain't nothing wrong with my mind. People going to think I'm crazy. I don't care. Like my friend, I don't care. That's me. I don't care. I know what it's doing for me. And let me tell you, when I get down too low, I start getting paranoid. They're getting too low. I don't like the idea that it is, but I really believe a lot of it has to do with my mother's death. I never did heal. Now that I'm 53, my birthday coming up, I never did heal. Here come my grandson. And by me being on this medicine, it helps me play with my grandkids, helps me get around, helps me go to work. Hello, D? Y'all, I'm trying to tell him, don't run over there by the cards. Here he come over here with his bike, y'all. I'm enjoying my grandkids. I got to go back home with them. I haven't figured that one out yet. But I don't want to take their childhood life from them. Look at them. Yeah, but then you're gonna knock the corn down. It's a young man made a bike. We had about 4 or 5 different bikes here. The young man came and he made bikes for every last one of them. You can use this one for that one, that one for that one. I was so thankful for that young man. But I just wanted to sit chit chat with you all. Don't be so ashamed if you have a little bit of depression and you need to take some medicine. Hey, better yet, if you're so embarrassed about doing it, hey, look me up. Leave me a little note. Maybe we share numbers. Maybe we got something in common. And I'm not gonna judge you. I'm not gonna judge you. So, you all, I am gonna go because this wind is blowing. Don't forget to like and subscribe. But when I make it back home, I'm gonna turn you back on, okay? Don't forget to like, subscribe. Put your mind to it at the channel name.